Welcome to Bilog Movie Recap. Today I will show you 2016 crime thriller film called Bad Sister. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie starts with a young man, Jason Brady, was playing guitar in his room. Jason frequently creates videos for his YouTube channel during the summer. Jason and his sister Zoe were taken to a Catholic boarding school after the summer break. Sister Rebecca, the headmistress, greeted them. While everything is going on, another sister is watching Jason and his family from the principal's office at the boarding school. Sister Sophia was the name of the sister. Sister Rebecca went back to her room shortly after and met Sister Sophia. Sister Rebecca informs her that all nuns are expected to abide by the rules and regulations of the institution. One of these rules prohibits sisters from wearing cosmetics while attending school. Sister Rebecca brought her a tissue right away and instructed Sister Sophia to take off her cosmetics immediately. Sister Rebecca then showed Sister Sophia around following a brief talk. At the same moment, Sophia meets Jason, and it is at this point that we find out she will be Jason's class teacher. Rebecca then shows Sophia her room. Sophia is watching Jason's music video on her laptop in the room. She then begins kissing her laptop after spotting him. This indicates that Sophia already knew Jason and had come to the school with nefarious intentions. Later, Sister Sophia sneaks into the room at the school to hear Jason sing and play the guitar. She wanted to make him as her own. The following day in class, a student by the name of Sarah made an attempt to speak to Jason. Sarah is a lovely and well-liked young lady. Her father contributed frequently and had a big impact on the Catholic educational establishment. Sister Sophia arrived in the classroom shortly after that. Observing Sarah and Jason's closeness, she experienced jealousy. Then, in a tone that was a little threatening, she chastised Sarah. Jason and Sarah resumed their conversation on the schoolyard after that event. Sarah then informed Jason of Sister Sophia's annoying attitude. Jason remained silent. Sarah and Jason were about to kiss when Sister Sophia approached them unexpectedly and with a furious look on her face. Jason was then instructed to go to the classroom, and Sarah was forewarned to avoid him. When school was ended, she then asked Jason to see her in her room. Jason initially objected because a boy was not supposed to enter a girl's room, especially a nun's. Jason went straight to Sister Sophia's room after school. He noticed that the door to her room was slightly ajar, so he went inside and was startled to see Sister Sophia. She had taken off her nun's habit at that point, leaving only her vibrant red panties on. It was later discovered that Sister Sophia had acted as though she had not noticed Jason's presence. Jason hastily departed after that out of concern that Sister Sophia would see him peeking. When Jason was preparing to go to sleep that night, he was still able to see the attractive Sister Sophia. He even went so far as to picture himself kissing her and enjoying unmatched worldly pleasures. Sister Sophia breaks into the girls' hostel one night while everyone is fast asleep, enters Sarah's room, and slips pills into her books. To lure Sarah out of the school, she prepared to set a trap for her. Sister Rebecca caught her by surprise. Sister Sophia countered that her goal was only to inspect the dorm's security. Sister Rebecca made no further inquiries before leaving right away. The following day in class, Sister Sophia asked the students to open their textbooks. Upon opening the book, Sarah discovered a roll of cigarettes. Sister Sophia and her peers were unaware of the situation until it suddenly drew their attention. The principal's office was the next stop for Sarah. She was only able to sob while claiming that the cigarette wasn't hers. The school nevertheless penalized her in accordance with the regulations. She was given a suspension and had to miss some time at school. Following this, the entire school and dorm are inspected, and Jason's room also has a bottle of alcohol removed. When the time comes to make Jason pay for it, Sophia consults with Nun and the other fathers to impose a light penalty on him. That this weekend, he must assist with cleaning the school. He was chastised by Sophia so that he may spend the weekend at school. The flashback scene of Sophia falling in love with Jason is then revealed to us. Sophia actually once caught a glimpse of Jason's music video on social media. She then developed an obsession with him. When Sophia has finished researching Jason, she discovers that Jason's school has hired a nun by the name of Sophia. She then encounters the sister and murders her. And she comes to Jason's school disguised as Sophia. When the weekend arrives again the following day, Jason and Zoe stop by the school to tidy up. Sophia assists Jason with the cleanup while making every effort to woo him. Jason is asleep in his room that night when Sophia enters the room. Then turns on the phone's recording while leaving it on the side. Jason was startled to discover Sister Sophia when he sensed someone in his room. Jason was then convinced to have sex by Sister Sophia. Jason turned it down because it was wrong. Jason refused, but Sister Sophia disregarded him. Instead, she removed her clothing. Finally, Jason gave in to temptation, and they began to get close. The following morning, Jason is seen feeling awful about having a sexual encounter with a nun. Later, when no one is in Jason's room, Sophia enters and begins to smell Jason's clothing. Zoe arrives there just in time to see her. Zoe is then reprimanded by Sophia, and Zoe later informs Jason about it. After learning about all of this, Sophia is furious with Zoe and scores her low marks on the exam. Jason plans to come clean about all of his acts after school. However, Jason was shocked to learn that Sister Sophia, not the priest, had heard his confession. She then went into the confessional, sat on his knee, and they both had an intimate moment. Jason was finally permitted to spend the weekend at home after serving out his term. The Brady family is eating supper when Jason's father chastises him for getting bad grades. Jason revealed his ambition to realize his dream of becoming a singer, which infuriated his father even more. Jason ultimately finished his meal and left for the party after the father-son argument, and Sarah moved in to start kissing him. Jason stops Sarah from kissing and exits the party after recalling Sophia during the kiss. He was leaving the celebration with a bottle of alcohol in his hand. Due to this, a police officer captures him, but Sophia takes care of the problem. Sophia then drives him to a hotel. Jason informs Sophia that whatever she and he are doing is wrong after she makes an attempt to seduce him. Sophia goes on to say that she has a lot of money and that she wants to spend the rest of her life with him, so that both of them can live happily together. Jason is startled to hear Sophia and reprimands her furiously. Declares that he does not wish to be with her. It then departs from that point. Jason's father approaches him as he is sitting by the side of the road and encourages him to concentrate on his music career. Jason went back to his dorm room the following day and saw Sophia unresponsive on his bed, terrified that Sophia had overdosed and taken her own life. There were a lot of drugs scattered across the table. He checked on Sophia's health when she abruptly woke up. It turned out to be a joke played on him to gain sympathy. Jason threatened to denounce Sophia to the priest and principal for her conduct since he was unable to handle her play. Sophia countered by saying that she, too, would make public their secret scandal. Jason was forced to remain silent since he didn't want his father or anybody else to find out about his heinous behavior at school. A little while later, Sister Rebecca abruptly entered the classroom and stopped Sophia's lessons. The principal informed Sarah that her sentence was complete and she should report to class as usual. Sarah and Jason were once more intimate. They were frequently observed together and warmly, which stoked Sophia's resentment and jealousy. Then Sophia devised a strategy to get rid of Sarah. Later in the evening, Sarah is in the shower when Sophia returns to the girls' hostel. She quickly backed Sarah's head against the bathroom wall till the girl died terribly, making sure no one would catch her. She then fled to her room innocuously, covering her traces by portraying Sarah's death as an accident. Soon after, Sarah was found face down and drenched in blood, shocking Zoe. She made a help request right away. The medical facility promptly sent Sarah's body there for an autopsy. The authorities believe Sarah died as a result of a bathroom fall, as do the other residents of the hostel. Residents of the dorms gathered at the chapel. Everyone looked sad, except Sophia, who showed a happy expression even though it wasn't for long. Jason approached Sophia after prayer and charged her with being the brains behind Sarah's untimely demise. Sophia wasn't afraid even if it was the case. She even displayed a video of the two of them having sex while appearing irate and threatening Jason. Jason is then threatened by Sophia if he tries to expose all of her activities. Jason and Zoe were picked up by their parents over the weekend. Then Sophia came up with a strategy for approaching Jason while he was with his family. She then requested permission from Sister Rebecca to attend her aunt's funeral. With their parents, Jason and Zoe are enjoying supper at a restaurant. Sister Sophia unexpectedly arrived in front of them and introduced herself to their parents. Mr. and Mrs. Brady gave Sophia a warm welcome. Even Jason's dad extended an invitation to Sophia to join them for dinner. Then Sophia used the chance to covertly tease Jason by holding his thigh under the table. Jason trembled and became quite anxious all of a sudden. Sister Rebecca makes a call to the hospital where Sophia's aunt is receiving care in the interim. She planned to send a bouquet as a token of sympathy. However, the hospital was unaware of the patient's name that Sister Rebecca had mentioned. She started to think Sister Sophia was telling her lies. When Sister Sophia joined them for dinner, Zoe noticed that Jason seemed anxious and urged him to tell her what had happened. Jason eventually acknowledged his serious transgression with Sister Sophia. Additionally, Jason and Zoe are attempting to learn Sister Sophia's true identity. They entered her room covertly, took her laptop, and left. It was finally established that Laura Patterson is her genuine name. Laura purposefully replaced the real Sister Sophia in order to contact Jason at his school. Sister Rebecca, on the other hand, asked Sophia to visit her office and called her. When Sister Rebecca discovered all of Sophia's lies, she was about to tell the priest about her. Sister Rebecca was about to go to the door when Sophia hit her in the head, which immediately caused Sister Rebecca to pass out and become comatose. Sister Rebecca's room was the first stop for Jason and Zoe after they informed Sister Sophia of her true identity. They ultimately decided to leave after knocking on the door but didn't realize Sister Rebecca was unconscious and Sophia was hiding there. In the end, Jason and Zoe visited the chapel and met Sophia. They claimed to already be aware of her true identity and would inform Sister Rebecca about it. Sophia instantly knocked Zoe unconscious and assaulted Jason with a passion because she was furious since the situation was about to get out of hand. Sister Rebecca wasn't dead, which was unexpected. She appeared behind Sophia and pulled her away. Sophia swiftly reversed the situation though, attacking Sister Rebecca. When Sophia's focus was diverted, Jason seized the chance to take a screwdriver out of his pocket. He promptly stabs Sophia to death with a screwdriver. Movie ends. Subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like, it really helps the channel. Thank you for watching.